How can I play good golf in the rain when I need to in competition? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Sometimes when we play golf in competition, the weather isn't always like we'd like it to be. And sometimes you just can't pull out of that competition that you're in. So what checklist do you need to cover and what things do you need to do to make sure that you still play to the best of your ability when the weather isn't quite up to scratch like it is today? Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got loads of great golf related content coming in the not too distant future. As always in my videos, I want you guys to be a part of it. In this video today, I want you to comment what is the worst weather you've ever played in, what course were you playing, and how did you get on? Now let's get back to the video. You can see here the first lie I've drawn of the day, standing water. So I need to know the rules. Do I have to hit this from the standing water or do I get a free drop? Obviously we know it's going to be a free drop. So I'm going to find my nearest point of relief and go one club length as it's a free drop, not a penalty drop. Let's find some dry grass. Happy with that. Obviously no closer to the hole as well. That's part of the rule. One of the big points that you need to think about when it's raining and you know you're going to be out there playing golf is to be prepared. Because if you fail to prepare, we all know you prepare to fail. Things like umbrellas, extra towels, extra gloves, waterproof bags to put the extra gloves in, to put the extra towels in, to make sure everything stays dry. That's the key word, isn't it? Dry. What kind of bag are you going to use? Are you going to use a tour bag? Are you going to use a pencil bag? The last thing you want is to have your pencil bag on the floor getting wet and your grips getting absolutely wet through. Ideally, you're going to have a waterproof bag. As you can see, I don't, but I'm making the best of it, and at least it's got a stand so everything is kept off the floor. Be prepared that there's going to be a bit of faffing about. Things are going to take that a little bit longer because you're trying to keep things dry. That one went in, but don't let yourself get frustrated if things don't go your way right at the start. It's easy to get frustrated when things are getting a little bit wet. One of the biggest things, when it is your turn to take your shot, don't rush it. You're walking around 18 holes of golf trying to stay dry. When it comes down to the crunch and you're actually going to hit the shot, don't rush it and ruin it. That's just going to cost you more shots and hinder your game even more. A lot of times, routine is key to a good game of golf. Have you taken the right precautions? Have you improvised? You may notice I'm wearing a cap today. I don't usually like playing a cap, but if you have hair gel on and you get wet, things aren't going to end well for you. What about the glove? Are you still trying to wear a leather glove, or have you got yourself a weatherproof glove? So when it does start raining, or if you're teeing off in the rain, you've got that precaution, you're still going to have a grip on the club. Big points. I've always thought that when you're playing in the rain, especially in a competition, around 80% of the field are probably going to get fed up and just give up. That only leaves 20% of the field left. And you'd fancy your chances against beating them, wouldn't you? Don't be one of the 80%, be one of the 20%. Make sure you stay in contention and don't give up because of a little bit of water. Remember, we're not made of sugar, we're not going to melt. How's the sand going to play? If it's that wet, is it going to be a little bit heavier? Do I need a little bit more speed to get that ball out and close to the flag? These are all things we need to think about. What kind of warm-up have you done? Have you done your normal warm-up? Have you stuck to your routine? How much does the competition mean to you? Or have you gone a little bit half-hearted, clipped a few under the umbrella, smashed a few around the putting green, and gone to the first tee trying to stay as dry as possible? It's obviously important to stay dry, but you still have to stick to your routine and make sure you've done everything you can to play well for the day. What kind of waterproof suit have you got? Have you got a good Gore-Tex one, full set of trousers, full top? What if it gets a little bit warmer like it is doing now? Have I got the option to change into something a little bit more breathable like this? Those last few holes, I've been absolutely red hot. This is bad. It's so important to have options on the golf course just in case the weather changes. It's not even that bad now. Typical. You come out to do a video on how to play golf in the rain and it stops. What about your footwear? Is it comfortable? Is it waterproof? What about the spikes that you're wearing? Are you wearing metal spikes? Are you wearing spikeless shoes? To be honest, these Pro SLs are pretty good in the rain, but if you wear trainer style shoes, they're not going to do it for you. You'll be sliding all over the place there. Do you stay hydrated when it's raining? Just because there's water coming from the skies doesn't mean you still don't have to have some. If you go around 9 holes of golf without a drink of water or a Lucozade Sport or whatever you would normally have, it's definitely going to affect your performance levels. One other thing to bear in mind as well, if you do find yourself in the light rough and it's very, very wet and moist, there's water on the club, there's water on the ball, there's going to be water impact between grooves and ball. You might find yourself getting a little bit of a flyer and the ball will go that little bit further. If you've read up on the new pin clubs, you'll know that they've introduced the Hydro Pearl 2.0 finish. If you've not seen my review on the new i500s, I'll put a link up above now. I'd point, but my hands are a little bit full. That is designed so when we get water on the face, the ball still does spin and you don't get that flyer from the rough when they're a little bit wet. I guess the big point you've got to take from this video is if you want to play well in the rain, you have to stick to your process and be prepared. You need an umbrella, you need a cap, you need waterproofs. Yes, other brands are available. This isn't a sponsorship deal at all. Okay everyone, the rain's just about stopped and the sun's coming out. That means it's the end of the video. That's it from me. I'm James Robinson here at Huddersfield Golf Club. If you've enjoyed that content, make sure you consider subscribing. I've got loads of great more golf related content coming in the next few days, weeks, months and even years if you'll still keep watching. See you soon.